YouTube. This is your girl Sage, aka Sage the Urban Witch, and I am on for a live stream reading for you guys. Today we're going to do a pick a card, you guys. But before we get into it, let me turn on my big screen so that I can see myself. Okay, y'all know what it is. Okay, and I'm doing that. I hope that you guys are doing well today. It's such a beautiful day. Okay, in my neck of the woods, it's a little bit chilly, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Okay, yeah, so it looks like everything so far is okay. I'm hoping that we don't have any glitches. Okay, I'm gonna put it out into the universe that the live stream will go well. Okay, and we're gonna move forward from there. Okay, so yeah, you guys. First of all, yeah, let's get it started. So you guys, my name is Sage, aka Sage the Urban Witch. Okay, and welcome to my channel. Okay, I thank you guys in advance for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Okay, also want to thank you guys for those of you guys who are continuing to purchase personal readings from me. Your girl appreciates it very much. Okay, you guys are keeping me booked and busy. Okay, and in this economy, with everything going on, okay, that's just like a double blessing for you guys to really show up and, show that you trust your girl with your energy to tap in to help you guys figure out some pertinent questions and issues that you may have at this time, okay? So I do not take that lightly, okay? I'm very, very appreciative for what I do, the gifts that I have, and that I'm able to use them to help the collective, to help you guys. Okay, so thank you for that. Okay, thank you for making me a part of your spiritual journey. Okay, also I want to thank you guys for the donations. Okay, that you guys are sending to me to my business website. It is much appreciated. Okay, $5 donations, and the other day I got a $15 donation. So someone made an increment of 3 payments. So man, thank you, bruh. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah. So, with that said, you guys, we're going to get into the read, okay? Collective, let y'all know that you got them super triggered, okay? Whoever they are. For some of you guys, it is one particular person, okay? For others of you, this is, like a group of people. These are people from your past. These are people that you no longer speak to, people that you are in no contact with, okay? These are, people that you have moved on from, okay? They are literally in the rear view mirror, okay? Because you have moved to another city, town, or state, okay? And you left no forwarding address, okay? Yeah. But before we get into it, you guys, I got a channel message, okay? As far as for those of you guys who are part of my collective, okay? And for those of you guys who are part of my distinct collective, you are what we will consider to be a highly evolved empath, introvert, healer, a star seed, a mystic, a magician, a witch, okay? Someone that was considered to be an underdog, but now you are considered to be the top dog, okay? You were the one that people counted out, okay? Yeah, you were the one that people never thought that you would make it, but you are the overcomer. Okay, come through spirit. If you fall into this category, then you are definitely a part of my collective. Okay, I also want to let you guys know that after the reading, I will say hi to the chat, okay? But I never really too much focus on the chat during the read because I got that, attention span situation, okay? And I don't want to get thrown off as I give you guys the read, okay? But hello to whoever has just come into the chat, okay? Good day to you, all right? So we're going to get into the read. But let me tell you guys about this channel message, okay? Because as I was meditating, Spirit said it came to pass. It came to pass. Come through, Spirit. And so you guys, whoever you are, you got a lot of people super triggered because there was something that you spoke about in your life, something that you said that you would do, and there were people around you that laughed at you and mocked you and said, nah, you ain't never gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that, you ain't gonna be nothing. I don't know why JoJo talking all that stuff. He just like his daddy, he ain't gonna be nothing just like his daddy. I don't know you know, you Lisa, you know, yeah, you JoJo. I don't know why Lisa talking about how she gonna do this, she gonna do that. She ain't gonna do nothing. She been talking about getting this business off the ground for the last 5 years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She just running her mouth, okay? She ain't running no business. She just running her mouth, okay? They said all of these things about you guys, okay? There was something that you guys said with conviction, may have been 5 years or more ago, okay, that you were going to relocate to, I don't know, to another state, to LA, to another country, to become an expat, to become, you know, your own version of an actor in your own right, or an artist, a creative. You know, you were going to get that business off the ground, okay? Or you would be married by a certain time, or, you know, you would forever shape your life and, you know, improve your health and break a certain generational curse that was over your bloodline. There was something that come through, spirit. Oh, all right, now I'm in the ethers now. There was something that you guys said, you declared, you made a declamation, okay? Or shall I say a declaration, okay? You prophesied, for some of you guys, you prophesied over your life and said, you know, this will be the last day that I have to go through this. You know, 5 years from now, I will be here. 5 years from now, I will be there. And whatever that thing was that you said you would be, you would become, or you would do, it has come to pass, okay? Whatever that is, dear one. And number one, this is why they're so triggered, okay? And then number two, okay, they're triggered, dear one, because, you know, they realize that, oh my God, you know, you have some type of gift of, you know, prophecy, of foresight, of, you know, clairvoyance. You saw that thing even when your reality said otherwise, okay? You may have said that you were going to be making 6 figures, but then, you know, at the time that you said it, you know, you could have been on minimum wage, or you could have been in between jobs, okay? And people laughed at you because your reality did not match what you were saying. And so they thought that you were delusional, okay? Until now, dear one, they counted you out. But it has come to pass, whatever that thing was that you spoke over your life, okay? So people are very, very triggered, okay? Because they thought that, you know, they had stopped you. They thought that they had stopped you from dreaming. They thought that, you know, you didn't have this gift that you could speak over yourself, okay? I'm hearing life and death is in the power. You didn't believe it, okay? Had a lot of naysayers, a lot of people that were doubting you, okay? But it has come to pass, dear one. And so now they're watching you, you know, sitting back in the cut, you know, watching you. Ain't got too much to say now, but as they're sucking their teeth and rolling their eyes, okay? Some of them, dear one, they dare to want to come back around and lie and try to reconcile with you because they see you on your trajectory of getting your glow up. And so now they want to be like, oh, well, you know, I always thought that you would make it. I always thought that you would be this, you would be that. Lies, just lies, okay? Tell them to kick rocks, okay? Because they weren't there when you were suffering. They weren't there, you know, to try to help you, but they were certainly there to talk about you and to mock you, okay? They never thought that it would come to pass, but it has come to pass, okay? That is you all's collective channel message, okay? Now let's get into the read, you guys. So we have 2 piles here, okay? We have pile 1 and we have pile 2. So hopefully you guys have chosen what pile you want to focus on, or I don't know, you can choose both if you want, okay? It's up to you, all right? So no particular order, you guys, okay? But for those of you guys who have chosen pile 1, okay, let me get the spread together, all right? And we're going to find out more information, dear one, on why they are, or shall I say, why you got them super triggered, okay? Why you have them super triggered, okay? So the first card that I pulled, you guys, we have Passion Ignited in reverse, okay? Passion Ignited in reverse. I'm just going to read the cards to you guys so that you can see them, okay? Next card we have in reverse, you guys, is Loyal Heart, okay? Loyal Heart. That's the number, what number is this? The number 35, okay? 3 plus 5 is 8. May have something to do with abundance, okay? Yeah. Next card we have, you guys, is Peace. The number 23, Peace in reverse, okay? All right. And I'm trying to catch myself because I'm wanting to flip them over, but I want to leave them the way that they came out, okay? The next card, you guys, is Love Fraud. love fraud. Okay. Next card, you guys, is VPN. VPN. Okay. And the last card we have, you guys, is the number 2 of swords. The 2 of swords in reverse. The 2 of swords in reverse. Okay. So let's get into it, you guys. Okay. Why do you have them so super triggered, dear one? Okay. Well, first of all, dear one, I'm hearing from spirit. There was someone that was holding on to your energy or holding on to the idea of you. Like whoever this person is, dear one, they don't have no life, okay? They ain't have one then and they don't have a life now. And it was something about you, dear one, how, you sparked a lot of passion, a lot of inspiration in this person, whether you knew that or not, okay? I'm hearing secret muse, okay? A lot of you guys, this person used you as a muse, but they use you as a muse without your permission. So it's kind of like, they were kind of, energy harvesting, stealing ideas. This person could have been a copycat or something like that, okay? But they're saying, dear one, that, fast forward to now, as it stands now, this person is no longer able to tap into your energy. And so as a result, dear one, they don't have any more ideas, the creative flow, the creative juices are no longer flowing, okay? If this person is in some type of creative field, okay, or industry or niche, okay, or if they're in the public eye, okay, this is deeply affecting their pockets because, hey, you're only as good as your, last hit, okay? Or, that last book that you published, or, that last merch that you got out into the public, or something that they're doing where they're being seen. And for a lot of what they were doing, dear one, I'm hearing it was stolen, okay? It was stolen on borrowed time and on borrowed talents and borrowed energy. Now, in some way, shape, or form, dear one, whomever you are, collective, you have pulled back your energy. For a lot of you guys, you kind of shut down being such an open book. Maybe you're not showing or expressing, everything out in the open like you used to. Maybe you're leaving something to the imagination. Maybe you are coveting, your information. Okay, you have found that not everybody is worthy of, getting what you have to give. So you have kind of become like a kind of a gatekeeper over your information. Maybe you're not telling people your ideas, your goals, and things of that nature. But whatever it is, dear one, this person is very, very triggered because they're no longer able to use you, okay, in some way, shape, or form, okay? The mojo is gone for them, okay? They no longer have that creative spark. And people are beginning to recognize that, come through spirit, this person may have lied and said that they were responsible for something that you have going on in your life. They may have been trying to claim, clout chase and claim that, is because of them that you're being seen in the spotlight, is because of them that you're doing this or you're doing that. But now that you're continuing to, keep up that momentum, and a lot of you guys, is getting higher and higher, okay, since you cut off the energy from this person. And now people are seeing that this person was just, some type of a copycat, some type of clout chasing ass mofo here, just running their mouth, okay? Someone is claiming that, if they have your business idea or what you got going on, your merch or what you're doing online, it has something to do with them. And it's just a lie. Now people are seeing the difference between the counterfeit, come through spirit, which is them, and the real deal, which is you, okay? So now this person, dear one, they're looking stupid, okay? Sitting back in the cut, smacking, their teeth and, rolling their eyes at you. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing here, this could be some type of masculine that is, has targeted you for your gifts, and you are a divine feminine. So this is like some type of coward here is giving big bitch energy. Someone that is, coming after you, trying to clout chase after you, off of you, come through spirit, somebody that would even dare to try to attack you because they can't get what they want out of you, okay, is giving bitch energy. Someone that, they want to mess with you instead of going toe to toe with someone that pisses standing up just like them, okay? Big bitch energy here, okay, come through spirit. So they're super triggered, okay? Also, dear one, I'm hearing from spirit, there is someone someone, dear one, that, they thought that by continuing to do something behind the scenes that it would disrupt your peace, okay? That it would cause you to, get distracted. They thought that they could throw you off of your A game. But they see that you're very multi-gifted, multi-talented. You know how to pivot, okay? You're very good at, minding your business and staying out of trouble, okay? Mind the business that pays you. You're very, very good at knowing how to pivot, okay? You're very good at, keeping your cool. For some of you guys, I'm hearing from spirit, this is someone, dear one, they thought that they knew you, and so they thought that they could push your buttons and make you to react a certain kind of way. This person, dear one, they thought that they were some type of puppet master, that they could, trigger you, but the fact that you're not triggered, okay, the fact that they can't trigger you is triggering them, okay? Ain't that about a bitch, okay? Yeah. Dear one, someone is triggered by the fact that they can't watch you and keep tabs on you, okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. Got the card VPN here, so I don't know if this has something to do with, like, are you guys, cloaking your activities online, your online activities, so that, you can kind of, block the trolls, or, stop, people from trying to hack into your accounts, or, to cyber stalk you, or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys may be operating under a VPN, okay? Now, Spirit says flip it. Okay, so on the flip side of that, if this is not what the deal is, if this is not what is the what's up, okay, then the what's up is, there one is that there was someone that was using a VPN to try to trigger you, okay, and this person has been exposed, or something that is going on with their electronic devices. I'm also hearing this person, whomever they are, dear one, they are currently being monitored by someone, and this has really kind of halted their regime of what they were trying to do with you, having something to do, I'm hearing, with stealing your ideas, your creative and intellectual shit. Or I'm also hearing like rerouting, where it's like, okay, the idea that I'm getting in my spirit is like, it's like, something that was meant for you, something that's supposed to be coming to you, but is some type of interference that has been run, where what belongs to you has been going towards them, or has been rerouted towards them, okay? I'm also hearing router, okay, come through spirit. This person is no longer able to manipulate or hack your Wi-Fi, okay? So that is coming through for someone, okay? Also, dear one, I'm hearing from spirit, for those of you guys who chose group one, you got them super triggered because, someone, dear one, they thought that, I'm hearing, lay it on them, okay? So this was a person or a group of people that were trying to really press you so much to the point that it will cause you to have some type of mental or emotional balance. It will cause you to make some type of misstep and end up in some type of legal situation, legal battle, trouble, okay? Court case, something that would get you hemmed up, okay? And I'm hearing from spirit, it didn't go down quite the way that they wanted it, okay? You're very strong. You're very resilient, stronger than they ever thought that you were. And so all of this regime, all of these campaigns, all of this, this bullshit, okay? I think of another word right now, okay? But all of the stuff, dear one, that they plotted against you to try to bring you down or to make you look a certain way outside of, your normal personality, your normal character, the normal way that you move and navigate in the world, by putting a lot of pressure on you, by trying to attack you left and right and have everything coming at you at one time. It did not work, dear one, okay? You're still very much stable and able, okay? You're mentally stable, emotionally stable, and for a lot of you guys, because it had to do with your money, you're very much so financially stable as well. So this is why they are super triggered, okay? This is the type of energy, dear one, I'm picking up on. This is someone that gets off on using their money or some type of clout or some type of networking, or, they think they have some type of power. They try to pull strings to hurt people. They try to pull strings to put people in compromising situations, okay? They get off on that, doing some type of power play with people. And so they thought, dear one, that they had it in the bag when it came to you, to force you to struggle, to force you to be emotionally and mentally, harmed, drained, fatigued, okay, manipulated, okay, and also overall to be, misunderstood and to be unsupported, and to not have people try to, bat for you, to not have people try to come into your world, come into your circle to support you, okay. Also, dear one, as we have the loyal heart card in reverse, Spirit just wanted me to pull that right on up, okay? This is someone, dear one, that is triggered because they thought that you were the type of person they pegged to be, loyal to a fault, okay? Naive and gullible. Like, you're like a die hard, I love hard. I want to just love you to the rest of my breathing, living days, regardless of how you treat me, regardless of what you do. This person, dear one, they thought that they had someone in you, I'm hearing sucker, come through Spirit. They thought they had someone where they could really use your empathy and the fact that you love hard and want to be loved, that they could use that against you, and that no matter what they did to abuse you, attack you, neglect you, use you, put you on a shelf, and then want to circle back around when they want to play with you. They want to play with you like a toy. I'm hearing cat and mouse, okay? This person, dear one, come through Spirit, yeah. This person, that they were playing with the janky juju, okay? Love spells, domination spells, and things of that nature. And even as I'm seeing these, I don't know, these are owls, but I'm just going to say birds. Somebody was cutting up birds and chickens and doing ritual sacrifices in order to bind you to him or her, okay? They thought that they always had it in a bag, that they had you right where they wanted you, collective. You were always going to love them. I'm hearing, blind love, okay? But it did not work, okay? The spell wore off. And, you woke up to realize what a piece of shit, come through Spirit, this person really is. Now, this person's very triggered because now, they're trying to go back to the drawing board and figure out, well, what is it about my magic that didn't work? Well, what is it about this person that, they were able to figure me out, okay? Figure out that I'm a counterfeit. Figure out that, this was a scheme, this was a plot, this was a plan all along, okay? Yeah, and also, someone did discover that they only really wanted to get into a relationship or some type of connection or interaction with you because they wanted you to take care of them financially. See the number 5 and 3 in reverse, the number 8 in reverse, okay? They saw you as someone that was very very abundant, okay? And not only did they want to come in and take what they could, I'm hearing pillage, come in and take what they could from you, but then after it was said and done, they wanted to make it so that afterwards, you would be no more good for the next person that came along. They really wanted to break you. I'm hearing break you down, okay? But it did not work, dear one. And so this person is triggered, okay? So whoever this person is, dear one, this energy that I'm tapping into, this is definitely a love fraud, okay? This is definitely someone that comes in hot, hot and heavy, okay? With all of the love bombing, I love you, this and that. They may have spent a lot of money on you when they first met you. They may have been fake flexing, pretending as though they had this vehicle, this home, and this and that. But, you didn't look close enough, because if you did, you would have saw that the vehicle that he was driving wasn't in his name, okay? Come through Spirit. Yeah, he may have had a nice downtown condo, but, if you would have looked closer, you would have saw that his name wasn't on the deed, okay? His name wasn't on the lease, okay? Meemaw's name might have been on it. One of his raggedy ass baby mamas or baby daddies, which coincidentally also has something to do with working with this person as a love fraud to target you. That's for somebody, okay? Yeah, his name might have been on it, but the love fraud ain't got shit, okay? Just fake flexing and ain't got nothing. This person ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, ain't got 2 nickels to, rub together to make a dime, just broke. This is a brokey here, okay? And they're super triggered, dear one, because their scheme, their plot of thinking that you would be an easy lick. You would be an easy lick emotionally, mentally, because they just wanted to play with you because, they're diabolical and weird, okay? But also, that they're planning to really manipulate you and to, siphon your energy and be able to benefit off of, your ability to manifest. Okay, they thought that, you know, they always was going to have it in the bag and you were going to take care of them. You know, you were going to be like their own personal private genie in a bottle, and it didn't quite work out that way. Okay, the confusion spells, the domination spells, all of the spells that they put on you, dear one, they wore off. And I'm also hearing return to sender. So this person, dear one, they are currently under judgment. Okay, this person has no peace. I'm also hearing, you know, the love life is quite janky. Okay, ain't nobody, you know, returning the phone calls. Okay, ain't nobody, you know, paying attention to, you know, him or her sliding in the DMs. Okay, it's very, very dry. Okay, yeah, dry. This person, you know, their game is dry, their mouth is dry, their skin and body is dry. This person's just dry. Okay, that's coming through. Okay, so dear one, in a nutshell, this is the tea for you guys, for those of you guys who chose pile one, why they are super triggered. Okay, this is someone, dear one, that is very diabolical. They came to you with a plot. They didn't come to you honestly on the up and up. They had some type of, you know, strategy. They had some type of diabolical plan to attack you from the start. It was never real. Okay, they came into your life, you know, claiming that they were going to bring you peace, but their whole agenda was to disrupt you and rob you of your peace. Okay, they came into your life, you know, love bombing you, you know, pouring on the fake love and the fake passion, but all along, dear one, they just wanted to drain the hell out of you so that you would be a former, you know, shell of yourself, that you wouldn't even recognize yourself, you know, when you looked in the mirror. Okay, that is this person, dear one. But I'm definitely hearing from spirit, backfire. Okay, everything that they sent towards you is backfiring. This person is now in judgment. Now, you know, they could put on the big, you know, fake flex and pretend all they want to, but I'm letting you know right now, regardless of what they show online, regardless of, you know, what you're hearing about, because, you know, they want certain people around you to, you know this about them or that about them. It's all manufactured. It's all lies. Okay, this person, dear one, whomever they are, and for some of you guys, this group, whoever this group is, they are going through it. Okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. Okay, so let me give you guys some signs. Okay, for those of you guys who chose pile one, and then we're going to move on to pile two. Okay, so for those of you guys who chose pile one, you or the person or the people that you have super triggered at this time, dear one, you or they could very well be a Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Aries. Thank you, Spirit. I'm also hearing Sagittarius moon, Leo moon, Libra rising, and Aquarius rising, and Aquarius moon. Thank you, Spirit. Also, the numbers 1 and 12 comes through permanently. 1 and 12. Okay, it could be the month you were born, or the number of the date that you were born, or it could be, you know, life path number, something very significant to you, collective in some way, shape, or form. Okay, all right, so that's for those of you guys who chose pile one. Okay, all right, now for those of you guys who chose pile two, let me just get the cards together for you. All right, hope that you guys are doing well. Want to let you guys know that personal readings are still currently available. So if you would like to get a personal reading from your girl, all you got to do is email me at WIZDOM@gmail.com. Okay, that's WIZDOM and sage@gmail.com, and write, you know, personal reading in the subject line to get the easy process started. Okay, all right, so for those of you guys who chose card two, okay, pile two, shall I say, we have the card, the number 11, balance, the number 11, balance. Okay, we have in reverse, you guys, the card, a leg up. Okay, a leg up, it's in reverse. Okay, we also have in reverse the card, not for you. Not for you. Okay, yeah, you rejected somebody. That's one of the reasons why they triggered. Come through, Spirit. This was in reverse, but we have the message: they want to violate you, want to but can't. They can't and they ain't. Okay, yeah, come through, Spirit. Next card we have is jealous of your morals and values. Okay, yeah, this is a janky here. Okay. The last card we have, you guys, is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, okay? So, dear one, why are they super triggered, okay? Yeah, dear one, you have people super triggered, dear one, because, they're jealous of, who you are as a person. You're not like everyone else, okay? I'm hearing they're not like us, okay? But instead of them going on to find people that are suitable for them as friends, as partners, as lovers, as sneaky links, as whatever they want, okay? It's like they want to always try to bark up the wrong tree, and that is you. It's like they want to try to force you to be something that they want you to be simply because they want you and you're not having it, okay? This person, they thought that they could change you. They thought that they could change your morals and values. They thought that they could shame you. They really thought that they could really create or rewrite your life story, your destiny, your narrative, okay? But it didn't work, you guys, okay? Because I'm hearing from Spirit, you're very strong-minded. You know who you are, okay? You know whose you are, and you're not the type of person where you easily succumb to peer pressure, okay? That you're so focused on trying to be liked or loved, or to get validation from people outside of you, that you'll do things that you later would regret, okay? So this is someone, dear one, they're super triggered because they tried to compromise you in some type of way. I'm hearing setup, okay? I'm hearing it was a setup from the get up, okay? Somebody tried to compromise your values, your morals, so that they can embarrass you. I'm hearing like public humiliation. So this is someone, dear one, that is very triggered by, they think that you're very high and mighty or lofty, but I'm hearing like at the core of it, this person is very envious of your light. That's really what it is, okay? Come through, Spirit. They're envious of your light. They're envious of your spiritual protection. They're envious of the destiny that you have on your life, and that you have some type of very strong foundation when it comes to your personal relationship with the Creator, okay? Whomever you define your Creator to be, okay? So this person there, when they thought that they can sully you, dirty you, strip you down of your moral compass, okay? This is the type of person where they feel as though, yeah, bitch, yeah, mofo, everybody got a price, you got one too, and we gonna find out what it is, okay? But they were never able to do that in terms of breaking you down and making you compromise your integrity and your character. So they're jealous of your morals and values because standing next to you, they don't like what they see in the mirror, when they look at themselves. It's like, you're calling, you're making them feel ashamed, because when you stand next to this person, it's very clear and evident that, damn, partner, you got some work to do, okay? You need to work on yourself, okay? You need better help, okay? Quickly and expeditiously, okay? Because you 50 shades of fucked up, okay? Come through, Spirit, yeah. It's like, when this person stands next to you toe to toe, they always see that they're coming up short, okay? And so they're super triggered, okay? Also short, okay? This person could be triggered by the fact that you might be taller than them, okay? Regardless of if you are a divine masculine or divine feminine, this person who is secretly comparing himself or herself to you, they're very triggered by your height. The fact that when they try to stand toe to toe with you, even just, on a physical aesthetic type of level, they coming up short, okay? So that's for somebody, okay? Also, dear one, this person is super triggered because, it's something about, I'm getting like prejudice. This person could be prejudiced. They could be misogynistic, sexist, racist, something like that, okay? Their mind and their worldview is very warped, okay? And they think they're one that, based on who you are, how you show up in the world in terms of what you look like, okay, your physical aesthetic, or could even be your gender or your race. This person is like, they have this seething hatred, this seething rage of like, who do you think you are? To want more, to want better, okay? This is someone, dear one, they feel as though you should have crumbs, you should be treated poorly, you should be disrespected, and you should just accept it because, this is the box that they put you in, or this is how they view you in terms of some type of very warped worldview in terms of how you should be treated based on who you are, how you look, who your family is, your family last name, or something to do like that, okay? Your lack of education, or, something to do with some type of, social construct that they could use against you to try to, stigmatize you and make you feel as though, who do you think you are to try to have lofty values and, to think so highly of yourself. You're just this. You come from that. Your mother and father is this. You grew up in this neighborhood. Something stupid like that, dear one. And so, they were not able and are not able to pigeonhole you. And so they're very triggered. They see you continuing to rise. They see that you're balanced, okay? They see that, you're still making your money, okay? You're still making money and looking good while you're doing it, okay? I'm hearing head down, money up, okay? You are ignoring this person, okay? You're ignoring their shenanigans, okay? This person, no matter how much they try to lie on you or this group, people are beginning to see the difference between, no, the person you're talking about, bruh, the person you're talking about, sis, no, they're not the liar, you are, okay? Because we're watching this person because you talked about them so damn much that we had to do research and find out things on our own. And we see that everything that you have said is a lie. The math is not mathing. You're saying that this person's homeless, but, they don't look homeless to me, okay? As we just have seen a video in terms of, the day in the life of what they're doing, okay? Or, we've just seen, them showing this and showing that in terms of something on social media, some business, some enterprise. So, yeah, bruh, clearly this ain't true what you're saying here because, we're looking right at the person, okay? So it has something to do with the fact that this person, dear one, they're triggered that their story about you, their narrative about you is not adding up. And now people are beginning to look at this person and this person is under judgment and they have to, they got a lot of questions. They got to really, explain themselves, okay? Something that they never thought that they would have to do, okay? And this is causing this person, dear one, to be triggered. Now, for some of you guys, this could be an ex. For others of you guys, this could be some weird ass weirdo, someone that was claiming you and ain't never seen no parts of you. Okay, yeah, that's an energy that's coming through, okay? And for others of you guys, this could be like, a wayward, toxic family member, whomever they are, that was very controlling and very manipulative, and they said all of these lies about you, okay? And some of them lied, to try to save face in terms of why this person don't never come around. Why Lisa don't never come around? Why you don't never bring her up? Why this and why that? Why we don't never see her at the family get-togethers and the cookouts and this and that? And, the janky relative, whomever they are, they lied and said that you homeless or, you on drugs, you down and out, okay? You this, you that, and, all of these lies people have discovered from doing a little research on their own, okay, that this is not the case, okay? So now this person is very, very triggered because, they never thought that, the lie would snowball and circle back around to them and be in their face, blow up in their face, and now they have some explaining to do, okay? Yeah. So this is why they're triggered, okay? Also, dear one, I'm hearing from Spirit, there's an energy. This energy is giving very predatory. Yeah. This energy is giving very parasitic. Yeah. And they wanted to violate you in some kind of way. For some of you guys, this is definitely financially, but for others of you guys, it's financially and intimately. Yeah. Physically, they wanted to violate you. They wanted to set you up in a situation that you would not be able to get out of, and they could, really have you right where they wanted you, and they were not able to do that, okay? They wanted to violate you in some type of way, okay? This is a deviant here, okay, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So that didn't go down, okay? And this person didn't want, as I'm looking at the card, not for you in reverse, okay? This person, dear one, they thought that because they had put you in a lowly position where they thought that they were above you, and so therefore they could have you do whatever they wanted to do with you. I'm hearing do as thou wilt is the law, okay? This person could be an advocate of Aleister Crowley, okay? In some type of coven or something of the sort. I'm also hearing sex coven, okay? Sex magic come through Spirit. This person, dear one, they thought that they can have, they can have you any which way that they wanted to. And, not for you, okay? It's like Spirit showed up, your ancestors showed up and taught this person that, yeah, you may think you could have this person, but you can't. And because you're too stupid and simple-minded to take your ass on somewhere, we don't have to show you. So this person, dear one, they have gotten humbled, okay? In some way, shape, or form. Also, dear one, this person thought that they had some type of leg up over you in terms of, they had more supporters, they had more people. For some of them, dear one, they thought that, they know you're magically inclined, and, they may be in a closet with their magic, but they thought that they were more powerful than you, and they thought that, you were outnumbered. Well, they found out that that was a lie as well, okay? They did not have a leg up over you, dear one, simply because they have more dumbasses in their crew, okay? Yeah, quantity does not equal quality. You can have a whole bunch of people, but a whole bunch of dumb motherfuckers don't give you an advantage when everybody dumb. Okay, come through spirit. So that's this type of situation, dear one. Someone thought that, because they have more people coming at you. I'm also hearing gang stalking, group stalking, harassment, okay? Persecution of some sort. And the number 34, which rounds off to the 7 in reverse, come through spirit. This has something to do with spirituality, spiritual gifts, okay? So this could have been a coven that was coming at you, and they had you outnumbered, and therefore they thought that they had you outranked. But, your ancestors and, for some of you guys, Archangel Michael, come through spirit, showed up with his sword, ready to kick off in their ass, and they got humbled, okay? Archangel Michael restored balance into your life against these people who thought, dear one, that they had a leg up on over you simply because they thought in the physical that you were outnumbered, okay? Yeah, some of them, dear one, they don't know nothing about you, nothing about your life. They don't know who in your household. They don't know who's in your, your phone contacts, they don't know any of that. And some of them, dear one, they think they know, but they don't know enough, okay? Yeah, because, they didn't check your resume, come through spirit, they didn't really check what was really going down, okay? I'm hearing that, spirit led them to believe that they were more powerful than you, that they had more ranking than you, that they could outsmart you. Spirit led them to, I'm hearing, led the sheep to slaughter, okay? So this person put a mark on themselves, dear one, by trying to come against you to attack you, okay? Because now they are under some serious judgment. And this type of judgment that they're under, dear one, I'm hearing from spirit, this is going to tarnish. This is going to set back their bloodline, not just them. This person is going to go through karma, and if they have any children, oh my goodness, their children are going to have to go through this karma, okay? The people that they love, the people that they're, close to, if they're married, the wife, the husband, going to go through the karma, okay? The people that's close to them, it's like this person, they put a curse on themselves when they was fucking with you, and now everybody next to them, that's close enough to touch them, that's close enough to have some type of influence over this person or to be influenced by this person, they are under a curse of judgment as well, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together, because for those of them that are now facing the judgment with this person in some way, shape, or form, dear one, they either played a part in trying to come up against you, okay, which was unjust and unwarranted, and that's why they're under judgment, okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. Or, they sat back and played stupid and like, I don't want to get involved. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Meanwhile, there was a part of them, dear one, that was really getting off on the fact that you were being attacked, and they didn't step in and try to help you. Those raggedy motherfuckers are under judgment too, okay? Mm-hmm. Just want to let you know, okay? Yeah, there's some type of tower that came to this person, and they're triggered because they can no longer, play dumb with themselves and say, nah, my car just broke down on the highway, during rush hour because, I forgot to get the oil change. It didn't have nothing to do with me, fucking with the collective. So much stuff has happened to this person where they can no longer deny that there is a direct correlation between all of the shit that's falling apart in their life, having to do something with them fucking with you and trying to bring ruin unto your life, okay? They should have left you alone, because I'm hearing from spirit, they were definitely warned. But, this person thought that, they had like a God complex, okay? They thought that, not only were they God in their life, but they was a God in yours too. And, spirit and your ancestors and Archangel Michael had to show up and say, oh yeah, well, let me show you. Okay, so this person, dear one, they have been humbled, okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. And for the most part, dear one, that's pretty much all that I'm getting as far as the tea for those of you guys who chose card 2. Again, unfortunately for both pile 1 and pile 2, dear one, I meant pile, I keep saying card because usually I just pull a card for a pile because I don't really need the cards, okay? Yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm into the ethers here. I'm down with the shit. I just, use the cards for your viewing pleasure, okay? But nonetheless, dear one, for pile two, and unfortunately for pile one as well, for those of you guys who are part of my collective, you got people who are triggered, dear one, simply because they try to come up against you under false pretenses for diabolical reasons, and the shit backfired, and now they upset. Had they heeded the warning of spirit and left you the hell alone, they would not be in a situation that they're currently in, okay? But hey, what they say, y'all, when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes or something like that. Yeah. Someone, dear one, they have someone that they're with, a current partner or a current sneaky link or something of the sort. Both they and that person could be a baby mother in this person. They and that person is watching you. They and that person has really been trying to come at you guys in the spirit, okay? And it has something to do with the fact that they were able to siphon off of you, something about how the more that they would try or succeed in trying to break you down, how this would elevate them in some type of way, reputation, fake credibility, fake clout, trying to ride off of your coattails in some way, shape, or form, like your demise meant their come up in some way. For others of you guys, this could have been like in a spiritual sense, like in terms of a ritual sacrifice. A ritual sacrifice, dear one, that they planned, that they plotted, but it didn't go down, okay? You're still making your money, you're still looking good, and you're looking good doing it, okay? Also, for someone, dear one, there's a couple that has been attacking you, and the person, the dumb bitch, I just got to call it like I see it in the ethers here, okay? Because she is constantly listening to this person talk about you, when if she had any type of self-esteem, she would be focused on, why the hell you keep talking about collective? I'm right here, okay? You need to focus on the bitch that's in front of you, not somebody that you want but can't have. Mofo, I don't even know why I'm helping you anyway. I don't even know why I'm casting spells and helping your ass anyway. I'm tired of the disrespect, okay? Come through spirit. I'm hearing this in the ethers, okay? Well, someone, dear one, they're finding out that day by day as they continue to, have some type of plot going on with this person, and this is just making them look stupid. This person is not respecting them at all. In fact, the person thinks that the more that you're willing to do their bidding, they think that, you just dumb as hell. They actually are respecting the target of their lust, obsession, of the person that they're trying to take down. They're actually, respecting that person more than they're respecting the person that they're with. And on a subconscious level, on the low, this person knows that, but she's still with the mofo because she's stupid. She's stuck on stupid, she's as though that's the best she ever gonna get or be able to deal with. And for one particular energy, dear one, where this is the situation, she's just so glad that it's you that this person and her are targeting, because as long as his dumb, crazy, stupid ass, as long as he's targeting you, he won't be targeting her. But she is sadly mistaken, because this is the type of person, they have no love, they have no loyalty, okay? I'm hearing there is no honesty among thieves, no loyalty among thieves, okay? This person does work on her too. Yeah. This person, he don't have no respect for her either. Okay, yeah, if they do it with you, they will do it to you, okay? She think that she's safe because she's working with this warlock here, okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. But it's just a matter of time before he turn on your ass, whoever you are, because my collective is safe. My collective is protected, okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. My collective is still getting the bag, okay, and looking good while doing it, yeah? I just heard doing it and doing it and doing it well, okay? Yeah, somebody could be from Brooklyn, in Brooklyn, representing Queens, but you were raised out of Brooklyn. That just came through prominently, okay? I don't know who that's for. Okay, yeah, they definitely highly underestimated you, dear one, and this has become their downfall, okay, for them. Oh, come through, spirit, with that confirmation. We know it to be true. That has become their downfall and the person that they're with, okay? This is a dumb broad here, okay? All right, I'm going to get out the energy, y'all, because, you know, I can go on and on. I'm going to turn it loose, okay? And, you know, go downstairs with the fam and play with my animal babies and see what hubby cooked. It's his turn to cook, y'all. So I'm going to see what he did, okay? So let me give you guys some signs, okay? And then we're going to turn it loose, okay? All right, here we go. Thank you, Spirit. For those of you guys where this message most resonates, you or they, whoever they are that are super triggered now, diabolical mofos, don't know how to leave people alone and got their ass handed to them. Good for you. Yeah. You or they, dear one, could very well be a Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, and Gemini. I'm also hearing Aries rising, Cancer moon, Leo moon, and Libra moon. Lots of moons. The spirit says, you know, they were trying to hide back in the cut, but they got smoked out. Okay, they have been exposed. Okay, yeah, you can only hide in the ethers for so long. You're going to be exposed, okay? And someone, dear one, on top of that exposing, I'm hearing public humiliation, and someone, whoever you are, motherfucker, you're going to jail, okay? You're going to jail, okay? Yeah. You're going to be in a cell with someone that likes to wear wigs, but is very much so a man, and they gonna flip your ass. Yeah. Hold me back, spirit. Yeah, you gonna have a girlfriend up in there, bruh. Yeah, your girlfriend gonna be named Big Bubba or something. 300, 400 pound fat whale beast that wears wigs. Oh my, it's not good for you. Don't drop the soap, okay? All right, let me get out of that energy. All right, you guys. So for those of you guys who chose pile 2, that is your T, okay? Now, let me turn my head and look over and see the message, y'all, okay, before I turn it loose. So we have in the chat, Naya, okay, Naya says new sub, okay, welcome, Naya. You became a new sub on, what is that, February 1st? 2005 to 2006. Okay, yeah, in the early days. All right. Actually, I wasn't on here until 2020, but okay, maybe I'm not reading the numbers right, but whomever you are, hello. You say, I want to know about my career and love life. Well, dear one, you can know all about it, and all you got to do, boo-boo, is purchase you a personal reading, okay? Hit me up via email, okay? Holla at your girl at WizdomandSage@gmail.com, okay? And I got you covered, boo, okay? Yeah. Santo Shush 7D says hi. What up, Santos? Okay. Aristotle says chick trying to solo MTG. I don't even know who that is or what that is. I don't know who the chick is. Okay. Yeah, I'm a full-grown woman over here, bruh. Okay, get your mind right. You know, I don't want to roast you. Okay. Yeah. Next person we have is Andrew Cullish. Says yes, you're in the bus. Okay, meaning I'm on the right track. I mostly am. Yeah, I'm glad that the message resonated with you. Okay. And then we have Sanguita Papalata. I have seen this name before. She says hi. Hi, Sanguita Papalata. Let me get rid of this. This is a troll in disguise here. You know, we don't deal with roaches. Okay. We roach free over here. Okay. In this community. Okay. So let me get rid of your ass. Okay, goodbye. Okay, yeah. Well, we like to keep my, I like to keep my channel and my chat, okay, roach free. Yeah, you know, that's what we're doing over here. So to be a place for you guys to enjoy, and feel free to leave your positive messages and things of that nature. And on the days when I select a person for a question related to, you know, something like, you know, maybe a free reading, you know, a little quickie one sentence reading or something like that, I'll let you guys know, okay? Because personal readings are now open, so you guys can go and purchase a reading, okay? I got some economy and mini readings for you guys, as well as my standard readings, which are priced very competitively because I'm good at what I do, okay? Hey, witches gotta eat too. What y'all think this is? Okay, don't get me started, okay? But at any rate, you guys, I have economy and mini readings as well, from as little as $15 to $44, okay? Yeah, that should fit your budget and anyone else's budget. So if you really want that read, people value what they pay for. And if you want it, you can get it if you want it, but you won't have to pay for it, okay? All right. Sue Wop says, hello, Sue Wop, how are you? Okay, so that's that, you guys. I enjoyed saying hi to you guys in the chat, okay? This has been you guys' reading, okay? So until next time, you guys, enjoy the rest of your beautiful morning, evening, day, afternoon, whatever it is, whatever time of the day that it is in your neck of the woods, okay? And until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay great, okay? And I'm out, y'all. Whoever that was that just left that like at the very last minute, thank you very much, okay? All right, until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay great.